everyone, welcome to my newest video. We're going to start this video off with an attack. I'm getting attacked by this 700 mil guy from AOD here. He sent a 250,000 march, I believe, and no leader. So as you can see, I just smoked that one, or I got smoked and he lost all his troops. Yeah, he lost, oh, it was 200,000 actually, yeah. So it was a 200,000 leaderless march. I guess he was just thinking I was a random castle that he was going to farm. So I'm just letting the guild that I'm in know that there's no leader in that march, so unfortunately I didn't cap it. But as you can see, he's attacking our hive. This is actually the sub guild for the main guild of SF that I'm usually in. I was just kind of changing guilds up. I do this from time to time just to go trap people, because if they see me from SF, a lot of times they get to know you in that guild, but if you jump into another guild, they don't know you at all anymore, because obviously I changed my name, I changed my heroes. The only thing that's kind of the same is my kills and might. There's also SVG over here, he's attacking the other guild, but so I'm just looking around, kind of seeing what's going on. I didn't think he would attack me again, because obviously I just zeroed his troops, but he has a really good gear, as you can see. So he's got champion gear, a bunch of gold gear, so it would actually hurt, I guess, if he actually sent a march. So this is actually, I stopped the video, or I paused it because I didn't think he was going to hit me again, and all of a sudden he poured next to me. I was like, oh, so maybe I'll actually get a leader march on this one. And you can see he has good gear. So it's gold gear with some champion gear. So normally if I was a weaker trap or whatever, this would hurt a lot. But as you can see, or as you will see in a couple seconds, the result on this one. So I'm just kind of sitting here waiting for him to hit me, but he wasn't actually. So I was like, okay, maybe he's decided, nope, oh, there he goes. so as you can see here, he's sending a 300,000 march, no leader. I'm like, ugh, why do these guys do this? Like a no leader march, it's so easy to hit. Like even if you pop all these attack boosts, and you have good heroes and all that, you don't send your leader, it's just you don't get any of your stats. So, or you only get your base stats, you don't get your gear stats, you don't get your talent stats. So it's like, okay, I guess I'll eat that one too. It's free kills for me. And I was kind of sitting there like, okay, maybe he'll send a leader march. I was like, he sent two leaderless marches, a 200,000 and a 300,000. They both didn't work. So you can see he has good heroes. And you saw his gear. He's got really good gear. I don't understand why he, yeah. And then he pirates me. I'm like, oh my God. So the guy sent two leaderless marches, and then he sends pirates at me. I'm like, okay. Yeah, and I'd already been hit by pirates like an hour before this too. It was funny because I guess, I don't know, I can't remember what happened there. I think I was just messing with people. I like to do that. I like to mess with people's hives and stuff by like stealing monsters or like people who are what's called farming or something. I'll send them a one troop march at them and just to screw with them. And a lot of times it gets people to hit me. Other times it obviously gets people to pirate me. So, and here's a pork Lego guy again. So this guy, you probably saw him in a previous video if you follow me. He's got full mystic gear, so he's really strong. So I was just kind of screwing with him. That's another thing I do. I camp people like that, and it annoys them. So unfortunately, I don't have a leader for this, or not a leader trapped. So I'm down like 30% army attack, and I also had Trickster as my leader because usually I trap with Trickster because people see Trickster and they're like, oh, that's going to be easy. But yeah, he smoked me there, but I obviously didn't cap him. I need more infantry to cap this guy. This is actually my old comp before I did my troop push, so I only had 800,000 infantry at that time and less troops and all that. I was sitting around 71 million might at this time. So I wasn't weak or anything. It's just his gear is really good. He's got a bunch of mystic gear. I don't know if I show it here, but if you don't see it here, it's in the other video. Yeah, so I know what's going to happen next because I know. Yeah. So that went really fast. So maybe I'll pause it here and go back. See if I can get the gear on the video. So yeah, that's the report there. So I didn't get through his range. So here comes the second attack, and this is the the one I knew it was coming. That's why I hid my grunts, because I know once he fails with his range attack, he's going to send his cav attack, because he knows that I'm infantry frontline at that point. And this is going to hurt because I've taken this cav hit before with the same troop comp, and if I had a 30% army attack, I might be able to cap him. But as it seems here, we'll see what happens, because I'm trying to get some food out just in case, but it's obviously not enough because he fills my infirmaries. Oh, God. I'm like, oh no, not again. And I have my tier 1 cav in there. Like, oh, that's not a good sign. It's never a good sign when your tier 1 cav, which are not your front line, are in your infirmaries. So I'm going to heal up really quickly, or just make sure there's no follow-up attack, and then see what the report is. So, yep, he walked back with 16 troops. And those 16 troops are actually siege. So I lost 92,000. Yeah. Still on fire. Yeah. Just like the last time he did this, 16 siege walk back. So he sends 4 of each troop type, so that's why there's 16. So I never got to the siege. It always times out. You can see he's got full cav mystic gear. So this is my old comp, so I should be able to cap him now that I have like 3 or 4 million more troops. Well, at least I'd hope so. Like, at least cap the cav, because I got like 1.5 million range troops from my my troop push there. So yeah, so I'm just having a conversation with him at the end here, because he's actually not a bad guy. He may like the hit solo traps a lot, but he's not a bad guy. He likes having fun. Like, a lot of people won't hit a solo trap if they know they're a solo trap. He knows I'm a solo trap and he still does it, because I mean, I might lose a couple troops, but he's obviously losing way more troops than me. Like, those are all tier 4 that are dying there. So, like, even in this attack, he's losing 100 and something thousand tier 4, and he doesn't care. He's having fun. Yeah, so he lost 150,000 almost tier 4 there. And I lost 92k tier 1. So, in the end, he does, or I lose, I guess, but I might lose the battle that he's losing way more troops than I am. But he's actually the one who made me want to change my troop comp and actually be able to cap these guys, even though it puts my might up and might get less hits, but I want to be able to cap these really big guys, so if I ever go to a big kingdom. And here's the last one I'm going to show you today. So this is a 375,000 leadered troop from TSQ here. And this guy actually has really good gear. I think he's got champion gear and TSS Pan there. He's a 1.6 billion with 11k heroes, and they're trying to gangbang me here. And I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. But TSSQ Pan, he didn't send his leader. So this is like, yep, that hurt, I guess, but not that bad. And it was only like well, I'm just going to heal this. But yeah, so it wasn't that bad because it wasn't a actual gangbang. The other guy decided not to send the leader, so it was actually didn't hurt very much. I think I showed another video with TSSQ Pan that actually he sent 250,000. I capped him really easily, but I think, is that before? I can't remember. I have to go back and look at my other videos to find out. But this is actually the last hit I'm going to show in the video. So I'll go through some of the attacks here, but yeah. So he sent 375,000 without his leader. So he sent the yeah, so that's the 1.6 billion, what's called, guy here. He's got a bunch of champion gear and all that. He didn't send his leader, so his gear doesn't really matter. And then this was the other guy. He's actually sent his leader. I guess his infirmaries weren't empty because he had 176,000 dead. He sent a mix. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. You'll get all my content and all my videos quicker. And yeah, I'll go through this last one here. So you can see he sent what's called cav infantry. He tried to reduce his losses by sending some fodder, but I obviously capped that easily because he didn't send his leader. Because he's got 11k hero gold, but that's his leader, so he couldn't send that if he's not sending his leader. And I'm just making sure I'm not getting rallied or anything. Yeah, that was right at the end of WoW. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you have a great day.